A poor man was married to a beautiful woman. The man and his wife never quarreled. The husband loved his wife, and the wife loved her husband. But this happy couple had a rich, handsome neighbor. He saw the poor man's beautiful wife, and he fell in love with her. I want to marry her myself, he thought. But this every day when the poor man's husband was working in the fields, the rich man went to the poor man's house. You are a beautiful woman, he said to the poor man's wife, but your clothes are old. Why doesn't your husband buy new clothes, pretty clothes for you? I'm sure he doesn't love you. If he loved you, he would buy wonderful clothes for you. Divorce him and marry me. I will buy you beautiful new clothes, the best on the land. Then you will be the most beautiful woman in Ethiopia. At first, the woman didn't listen to the neighbor, but he came again and again her house every day, and every day he said the same things. At last, she begins to think, perhaps my neighbor is right. Why doesn't my husband buy beautiful new clothes for me? Perhaps doesn't love me. That night she said to her husband, look at me, husband. My clothes are old and ugly. I want new ones. Buy me some new clothes. Her husband smiled at her. You don't need new clothes. He said, you are the most beautiful woman in the world. To me. She was angry. Don't you love me? She said, if you love me, buy me a new dress. You don't need new clothes. Her husband loved his wife and he wanted to please her. I have only a little money, he thought, and I need a new plug. But I want my dear wife to be happy. So the next day, he went to the market. He bought a new dress for his wife. He took it home to her and she put it on. Thank you, my dear husband, she cried. So the next day he went. Now I know that you love me. When the rich man came to see her again, she was wearing her new dress. You see, she said to him. New clothes, he said, he gives her. He bought me this beautiful new dress. The rich man shook his head. But a good husband doesn't only give his wife new clothes, he gives some gold. Where are your gold necklace? Where are your gold rings? Why doesn't your husband give you those? He opened a box and showed her some beautiful gold jewelry. Look at these, he said. Divorce your husband and marry me, and I will give all these to you. The woman did not listen to him. Go away, she said. I love my husband and he loves me, and we are happy together. But the rich man came again every day, and every day she showed the box of jewelry. At last she began to think, perhaps the rich man is right. Why doesn't my husband buy gold for me? Doesn't he love me? Her husband came home late after a long day. I love more than anything. For her fingers, her husband looked. You buy me some gold. Look at me. I have no gold. The next day he went to visit his brother who lent me some money. Brother, he said, and I will work for you in your field. All right, his brother said, but you must work hard. There are. Then he took it home to his wife. His wife was very happy. She put the necklace around her neck and put the rings on her fingers. Look, I'm so happy. I'm so beautiful. Am I not beautiful? Thank you, my dear husband, she said. No, I know that you love me. The next day, her husband went out early in the fields. He ran to his brother's field. It was covered with stones. I must work very hard now, he thought. I must start early and stop late. His wife was working happily at home. I'll make a wonderful dinner for my husband tonight. I know that he loves me. Hello, a voice called out. Are you there? The woman went outside. Listen, neighbor, you were wrong about my husband. My husband loves me a lot. I will not marry you. The rich man was worried. Her husband loves a lot. So he said, if your husband loves you, he invent some miracles. Are you sick? No, she said. I'm sad because you are the most precious thing in the world to me, but you don't make miracles for me. His wife said, miracles? Of course, I can't make miracles. He said, you want a miracle? Who gave you idea? Love makes miracles, he said. If a man loves a woman, he will make miracles for her. Her husband was very worried. All this trouble comes for him when he first came her. Here she wanted new clothes, then wanted jewelry, and now wants miracle. What can I do? But he prays for God. Help me. I love my wife a lot. If I don't make a miracle, my wife leave me and marry a rich man. He looked up to heaven. Oh Lord God. He prayed, please help me to make a miracle. Then he lay under a tree for some rest. In the middle of the tree, a man was sitting there already. Who are you? The poor man asked. I am a wizard, answered the man, and I have a gift for you. Look here, 2 sticks. They make miracles. The poor man said, miracles? Yes. If you touch the first stick, the man and the next person becomes donkey. The poor man thought of the rich man and he smiled. A donkey, he said. That's very good. And if touch him with the second stick, what will happen? He will become a man again, said the wizard. The poor man took the sticks and jumped up. Oh, thank you, my friend, he said. I prayed to God and he sent you to me. He showed the sticks to his wife. I have a miracle, his wife. Miracles? Yes. Look. And he touched the first stick of his wife, and his wife became a donkey. And then he touched again second stick with wife, and wife become again human. She's very, very shocked. And then husband said, now I punish my enemy, the woman and his wife. Enemy? Yes, my enemy, my neighbor. He went daily in my house and give you bad ideas. No, his wife said nothing, but then she accepted and accept all. The man comes after that. Ask him for gold jewelry, ask him for miracle, am I right? Yes. Did our rich neighbor give you all these ideas? His wife said. Yeah, of course. Her husband went on. His wife did not look at him. She was merry. He put a one stick of behind and give a stick of his wife. Then the rich man came. Wife touched the stick. He is rich man. and rich man become donkey, and he is a donkey now. She looked at him. He gave the wives the first stick, but he hid the second one in the roof. The next day he went to work. Soon the rich, well, he asked her, and can your husband make napkins weird? Yes, she said, and she touched him with the first stick. At once the rich man changed into donkey. Now said the woman, you can go to work and help my dear husband. She took the donkey out of the fields. Her husband was working there. He was moving stones on fields. Ah, he said, a donkey now. I can finish the job quickly. From that day, the poor man gave the donkey many heavy loads to carry. The donkey carried stones away from the fields. It took sacks of theft to the market. Poor now, the donkey was helping him. He was becoming richer. Poor man becomes rich day by day. Help of donkey. One day the poor man looked at donkey. It was tired and old. It stood still. Its head was bent down. The poor man was sorry for it. He went into the house and put out the second stick, then touched donkey with it. At once rich man stood here, but he was not a handsome young man now. He was old, his back is bent. And the poor man said that was men's wives again. Don't look at others men's wives again. The rich man went away and never back again. And poor man and his wife lived happily together for many more years. Thanks for watching. Take care.